Yo, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan, and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Today, unfortunately, I have some bad news to give you guys. I also have some good news, but right off the bat, as you can tell from the title, PC has actually been delayed yet again. The new release date for the PC release is now March 24th, 2015, which is obviously 2 months after the January 27th release date that they originally had. And on the newswire, which I will link in the description, they say, "Our apologies for the slight shift in the date, but the game requires a few extra weeks of testing and polish to make it as good as it can be. Moving a release date is never a decision we take lightly and is a choice we make only when we know it is in the best interests of the game and our fans. Thanks everyone for your understanding, and we assure you these few extra weeks will be worth it when the game does arrive in March." So take that whatever way you want. I mean, on one hand, obviously I am disappointed that, the game's not coming out in 2 weeks. I was really looking forward to it, and modding and all that stuff. But, at the end of the day, if this release date is being pushed back just to make it, much better, not have any bugs or glitches, then I can understand. But that's going to be something that Rockstar needs to make sure there's absolutely no bugs, no glitches on that. Because if it does come out and there's a bunch of glitches and bugs, then people are not going to be happy. But that's the first information, the first set of information that they did release. So you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section on how you feel about the new release date. I mean, obviously, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be disappointed, but if you do look deeper into it, then, I guess if it is going to be a better game at the end of the day, I guess it's good. But anyway, moving into some information about PC they talked about. So PC Online is actually only going to support 30 players. I'm assuming that's just because, just to make it even with consoles, they'll probably be, and I'm hoping there's going to be some sort of mods that make it more than 30. But they say that it will launch alongside GTA 5 for PC and will include GTA Online Heists. So heists are going to be coming before the 24th of March, because they say online heists for consoles will be launching in the coming weeks ahead of the PC launch. So at least that's kind of comforting that heists are going to be coming hopefully soon. They also mentioned how GTA 5 for PC pushes Los Santos and Blaine County to even greater levels of detail, running at 1080p and 60 frames per second with up to 4K resolution and support for up to triple monitor configurations. So that's really awesome. 60 frames. Now, I know a lot of PC guys don't like caps at all, but I'm sure there's going to be some sort of way to get around that 60 frame per second cap if you do want to run it at higher frames, up to 120 or even higher if your PC can support that. But 60 frames, that's good, because obviously it'll make it a lot smoother. At least that's what it'll feel like. And then obviously they mentioned this already, but they say that GTA 5 for PC also includes the new Rockstar editor, which gives players a full suite of editing tools to create and publish gameplay clips directly to both Social Club and YouTube. Also, like I said, in the description, there's the link to the newswire. They have a couple of screenshots, which I'll probably put on the screen, but they are, on the newswire at least, they're in 4K, and obviously the video is not going to be in 4K. So if you want to go check them out in their, what they're supposed to look like and see the 4K resolution and all that, definitely go over there and check that out. But moving on into the final thing, they talk about system specs. Now this is something obviously a lot of people have been wondering, because you want to make sure your PCs are good and ready to go. So the minimum PC specs, I'll put a picture on the screen right now. As you can see, the processor Intel Core 2 Quad CPU Q6600 at 2.4 gigahertz, and then there's the AMD equivalent of that. Memory is 4 gigabytes for the video card, and NVIDIA 9800 GT 1 gigabyte, and then obviously the AMD equivalent. Sound card 100% DirectX 10 compatible, and then the hard drive space is 65 gigs. So that's a pretty big game. I'm assuming all the 4K textures probably is taking up a lot of that, but definitely 65 gigs. Get ready, make sure you have room once the game does come out, because that is definitely going to be a really massive download. But the recommended specs, which I'll go ahead and throw on the screen now, these are actually not that bad, which is, a lot of people are pretty happy about. So the processor, Intel i5 3470 at 3.2 gigahertz, and the AMD equivalent 8 gigabytes of memory is recommended. And for the video card, this is actually what people are kind of happy about. The recommended is an NVIDIA GTX 660, which is, I think, the new ones are like the 9 series, so that's definitely, you know, it's a couple years old, which means that hopefully it's going to be a really good port if you only need a 660 to run this on the recommended specs. So that's kind of good news, but that is pretty much it from the newswire. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this delay, and hopefully this will give you some time to get a PC to be able to run this. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. And as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out.